Come to sit down on your mat as we prepare to ground down through the sit bones, ready to center for today's yoga class. Full body flow, mostly targeting the hips and shoulders in preparation for back bending. Take enough time to settle and find stillness. Observe the breath, where you can sense it, how does it feel? Inhale, let your chest and upper back rise and expand. Exhale, sense the gentle relaxation. Continue to explore with every breath you take how the body feels and any further changes taking place. Open the eyes gently, shifting the hips in a circular motion. Gradually expand into the movement if it feels comfortable. Let the spine follow, the chest, shoulders, and neck too. Breathing in as you come to the front, and then allow the breath to circle and release as you round through the back. Side stretching, one arm drops as the other extends up, gaze naturally follows. On the inhale, lift, exhale, release. Continue through center onto the other side. Coming back to neutral spine, interlace fingers and extend arms overhead. Take a moment to push the sit bones down as you lift a little higher and look up. And then start to round the back as you push the hands away. Chin a little in. And then with the next in breath, lifting up again. Do your best to maintain the length and then round through the back body. Arms release to the side, remain active, and then drop one ear to shoulder, chin to chest in a semicircle motion. Feeling into the neck, the shoulders, deepening the breath to release any tension. Hands in front, shifting into tabletop. Hand and knee position, aligning your wrists below the shoulders, knees underneath the hips, circling around the wrist joints. Gently applying pressure, feeling into the movement that resonates most today. Coming back to center, thread the needle. Start with extending the right arm up, then twist the thread. Let's keep it flowing. Inhale, look as you lift. Exhale to thread. Keep up like this, or the next time you twist, bring the shoulder all the way down. Left leg can stretch back with your toes tucked under for more support. And once you've balanced your hips, Perhaps extend your left arm to the front edge of the mat too, finding that side body open with your chest lifted. Continue to breathe in a rhythmic way. Come back slowly and prepare for the other side. Lift to open the chest on the in-breath and twist with control on the out-breath. And just check in with yourself. How does this side of the body feel? If any different, acknowledge how, where. Observe with curiosity. And then see if you want to take the same options as before. Either remain still or extending right leg and arm if you feel stable enough to do so. Going back to neutral. Find a free flow move in cat and cow here. Once again, mindful engagement, breath awareness, and the combination of the two connected. Remain curious of how it feels to be here now. Slide hands ahead in puppy pose. Maintain upright or release chest, head all the way down. Look ahead and continue to release hips and down onto the forearms. Remain active as you continue to press away from gravity. Taking deep breaths, maybe gaze side to side or semicircle to release the neck area. Hands to the side of the ribs, elbows pull back, active arms, inhale cobra, exhale slide forwards and down. Continue with each breath, inhale lift a little higher, exhale back to neutral. Next time you lift, press all the way back, hips to heels, then toes under to elevate the hips up to the ceiling. Stretching in downward facing dog. Bending one knee at a time, allow each leg to have a good release through the back. Hips remain nice and high as the heel hovers off the mat. Pause, then inhale, lift the right leg up, circle the foot. Feel the weight spreading along both palms. Nice and balanced. And then exhale, bend the knee, open the hip further. Releasing the foot back to your downward facing and repeating on the other side. Breath to movement connected. Walk the feet to the hands, keeping knees soft, upper body releasing fully down. Feet root and energize legs, Spine rolling as you lift all the way up to standing. Pausing here in mountain, still and strong in your stance. Inhale, extend the arms straight overhead. Exhale, hinge from the hips, dive down. Inhale, extend, halfway lift. Palms press down as you step back, high plank. Let's pause for a moment. Feel the strength embodied from the ground beneath. Belly in, shoulders strong. Dropping the knees. Elbows in as you release fully onto the mat. Inhale for cobra, look up. Exhale, toes under, hips back and up, downward facing dog. Find a steady yet comfortable position and focus on those rhythmic breaths in and out through the nostrils. The in breath, see if you can send your hips a little higher by pressing the mat away. And on the exhale, find stability through the belly, not too tight, still allowing the breath to move with ease. As you exhale, shift forwards, bend knees, step or walk to the hands, keep your gaze elevated, and then release, head down. Breathe in, root to rise all the way. Keep the momentum as you exhale, fold down. Once more, head releasing fully, palms to mat. Inhale, look ahead, and step back, high plank. Knees down again or shift forwards, then hover off ground, inhaling straight arms. Exhale, back to downward facing, where we will check in with how the body feels and then bring deeper awareness to the breath. Inhaling, extending the right leg up. With the exhale, bending knee, open hip. Look ahead. Draw the knee in towards the chest and step the foot through into a low lunge. Extend your right arm straight away towards the ceiling. We'll take a big circle, coming up with both arms. Crescent lunge on the exhale. Hands shift with the hips as we extend the front knee and fold over. Be mindful as you go into this deep stretch, you can keep your toes under or pressing onto the mat, hips leveled. On the inhale, coming back to the center and then stepping back, high plank, pause there, exhale, release, continue through vinyasa. Inhale the left leg. Exhale, bend the knee, open the hip. Look ahead. Transition as you step through with control. Lifting the left arm, look up. Circle it back and come back to center. Both arms lift. Press, level the hips. See if you can release back over the heel. Walk your hands in front, find your plank pose. Inhale here, exhale, knees or hover off ground. Look up and then down dog. Let's walk or jump to front. Keep the spine long and then hinge from the hips, head down. Inhale, we rise all the way. Look to the hands. And then we fold again on the exhale. Inhale, lift chest and gaze. Exhale, step or hop back, lower with control. Inhale, straight arms. Open the front body. Exhale, lift and prepare. Inhale, right leg up. Exhale, open hip. Inhale here. Exhale, squeeze knees, step foot. We're keeping the back knee off the ground. Extending the right arm again. Release the hand down and now both arms extend into a high lunge. Let's go deep into the back bend as we bend into the elbows, look up, and then inhale, rise up. Focus gaze in front as you extend the front knee and bring your arms to the side of the body. Continue in this motion, drawing the lower abdomen nice and stable towards the spine, and then you can bring the hands all the way down or onto props and melt over the leg. Back heel can drop down too for more support. Relax your head. With the next in-breath, lift the chest and gaze, plant your palms down, step back, high plank, exhale, moving through with the breath, we'll meet in downward facing dog. With the next inhalation, lifting the left leg, pause, exhale, bend the knee, inhale, transition, step through, twisting first, reaching the left arm up, and then torso to thigh, lift both arms overhead, pause, coming into the back bend, gentle opening through the heart center, cactus arms. As you shift forward, send your hips a little back, extending the front knee, strong with the arms. Release the back heel and then fold over the leg, heel to heel, a little wider apart. Breathe with the exhale, melt down further. Relax into the pose. With the next in-breath, we lift the heel, plant the palms, step back, high plank. Exhale, hover position. Inhale, lift with the chest and gaze up. Exhale, push away from the ground, send your hips to the ceiling. Look ahead, prepare as you step or hop lightly to front and then forward fold down. We inhale to extend all the way and then folding down once more. Breathe in, lift, exhale, step or hop back. Inhale, exhale. Lifting the right leg up, bending the knee. Step through. Take your time, feel into your foundation as you inhale, lift into high lunge. As you exhale, open to the left, feet nice and wide, warrior two stance. Gaze to the front hand, shoulders relaxed. When you next inhale, extend the front knee, lift the arms, look up. Exhaling back to the previous position, gaze steady ahead. Inhale, lift. Exhale, find strength. Inhale, extend. Exhale, pause. And then forearm to thigh gently presses away. Side angle pose. You can go a little deeper into the hip stretch by bringing your fingers or palm to the outside of the foot. Chest remains open, gaze to the top hand, and then inhaling back to warrior two, shifting the hips back as the arm releases, triangle pose. Both sides of the torso remain open. One more breath. Bend your front knee, come up, warrior two. Palms together through the heart center. We shift the hips to the right, bending the knee, sinking nice and low. If you need to adjust a little higher or use props to support your hips. Open the arms, look up. The same way, we push the ground away and come up. Warrior two, once more as we transition to vinyasa. Inhaling to high plank, lower with control. Inhale, back bend. Exhale, downward facing. Let's repeat that same sequence on the other side. Inhale, left leg up. Bend the knee. Shift the head through neutral. Push away from the mat. Inhale, arms overhead. Exhale to the right this time, warrior two. Make sure you set yourself up with your feet nice and steady on the ground. Your front thigh externally rotating. And then inhale to lift. Exhale to flow back down. Inhale, create space in the body. Exhale, strengthen and tone. Inhale, keep going, flowing with breath. Forearm to thigh, just lightly pressing. And then again, same option. If this side feels open enough, try releasing your hand to go deeper into the hips, into the side body. Moving back up. Triangle. Legs straight. Try not to press too hard to the back of the knee. Feel supported through the thighs, through the core. Keep the breath flowing. And as you exhale, bend the front knee again, lift up, inhale. And now palms together as we sink the hips to the right side. Keep your left heel active, toes pointing up. Reach the arms nice and wide. As you bring the palms together, press and then push the mat away. Come up. Warrior two. Cartwheel hands, step back. High plank, inhale. Exhale, release. Cobra up dog as you lift. Downward facing. Take a moment here. Recenter. And then step or hop to the front. Chest open. Exhale, head down. Inhale, rise up. Look to thumbs. And then steady here, mountain pose. Prepare for standing balance, eagle pose. We extend both arms in front and place the left elbow over the right. Bending and then wrapping back of hands or palms together. Send your hips down as if you're about to sit on a chair and then cross your right leg over your left. Go a little further, bringing your toes behind your calf muscle. Squeeze to engage the inner thighs and then sink the hips lower down. Point your fingers in front, creating space through the upper back. Gaze in front. Keep breathing. With the next in-breath, all the way up, nice and slow. And cross, release, back to mountain. Onto the other side. Gaze steady, right arm over left. Gently press away from the chest. And then cross your left leg over. You can keep your toes down for more support or wrap behind your calf. Belly engaged as you lower in front. Inhaling to rise up, unravel, find stillness. Separate your feet hip distance or a little wider. Interlace the fingers behind, straight arms. Inhale, look up. Now tilt the hips. Keep your lower back nice and long. Soft knees or deeply bent. Continue to send the hips higher as the head releases fully down. Let's reverse. Bend the knees deeply as you lift all the way up. Rolling the shoulders back and down a few times to release. Come to sit down, crossing the legs. Feeling the sit bones onto the mat, hands onto knees. We'll take those big circles, rounding through, extending in front, and then the other way. Nice and tall, dropping one ear to shoulder, chin to chest, rolling the other way, semicircle. Feet hip distance, let's lower all the way down onto the mat. Prepare for bridge. You can use blocks underneath for a more supportive, restorative experience, or heels close to the sit bones. Activate the posture by pushing away from the ground, lifting the hips, inner thighs strong. Holding here, and then interlacing, squeezing shoulders, strengthening, and then going deep into the back bend, breathing in to lift. With the exhale, push feet, arms, shoulders further down towards the ground. Coming down for a moment to rest. Now you can take the same option or choose to rest, or for a deeper back bend, if you feel warm enough, then place your hands to the side of the ears, lift your hips like before, then push the ground, extend the arms, and continue to breathe. See if you can surrender a little further through the heart center. Supported by the ground, keep pressing away, elevating higher. When ready to come down, crown of head first, touching gently and then all the way. Feet nice and wide, drop the knees side to side like windscreen wipers. Bring the knees to the chest. Gently rock side to side. Maybe lifting the head to the knees, to deepen into the stretch through the back body. And then both knees drop down to the right side, arms open, maybe even extending that top leg, holding. Coming back through neutral, let's repeat on the other side. Knees together, nice and high. Option to extend the top leg. Breathe in, back to neutral spine, feet on the mat, hands onto the belly or the chest. Taking a couple of deep breaths in and out through the nostrils. On the inhale, allow the front body, the side, the back to expand. On the exhale, to release fully. Sensing into the body and any changes that may be occurring. Becoming aware of how you feel without judgment. You can choose to rest here for longer, or you can come up into a comfortable seated position, connecting the palms together. Thank you for being here. Like this video if you enjoyed it, leave me a comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.